Hi again. In the last few weeks, we've seen how optimization behavior looks like on the consumer side. First, it was individual level optimization. Then it was optimization based on what is optimal for others and what the rules of the game allow you to do. Now, gradually, we've been moving to the optimization behavior at the firm level. Initially, we've looked at the firm as a stage in which various agents optimize their effort and costs per unit of effort. We've seen the firm as an arena for conflict between those economic agents, between the owners and managers and the employees within the firm. But what if there's no conflict? What if those agents can all work together to achieve a certain goal? Now, this week, we'll forget about the conflicts within the firm. We'll assume that the goals and intentions of all those employed at the firm are perfectly aligned. They will all be working towards achieving a certain goal, which we call profit maximization. We'll see that the firm is acutely aware that while they're trying to maximize its profits, they're doing it under a hard constraint. We'll see what this constraint is and how the firm decides on its pricing and output decisions given the constraints that it faces. We'll also look at the costs of the firm that affects its pricing and at a special factor which can potentially relax the hard constraint under which the firm operates. We call this factor elasticity of demand. During the live lectures, we'll explore some of the topics in further detail. For example, we'll look more closely at the factors determining our costs. We'll discuss what happens with the costs of the firm as it becomes bigger and why. It turns out that producing becomes cheaper when the firms grow, and we'll see the reasons for those economies of scale. We'll also go one step further from profit maximization and see who gains and loses from profit maximization. In other words, we'll look at the distributional consequences of profit maximization. We'll also conclude with a special factor affecting the maximization constraint, which is advertising, and discuss when advertising makes sense and instances when it doesn't. So keep watching to learn how the firm faces the world. Thanks.